Welcome to Nightfall Knowledge, your sanctuary for deep relaxation and quiet wisdom. Tonight we leave the surface noise behind to explore the ancient mysteries of the world we call home. Our theme for this evening, the living enigmas of Earth, from whispering forests to the hidden oceans beneath our feet. We journey into the heart of a breathing planet. Let these wonders soothe your mind and carry you into a deep, grounded sleep. Pause. Breathe with the earth. Let's begin. Imagine standing in the heart of an ancient forest. Around you, there is a profound, majestic silence, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves. It might seem to you that each tree is a proud loner, fighting for sunlight all by itself. But this is merely an illusion of the surface. In reality, deep beneath your feet, hidden by layers of soil and moss, pulses an invisible and incredibly complex world, connecting the entire forest into a single living organism. Scientists call this system the Wood Wide Web. It is made of mycorrhiza, incredibly thin, almost transparent fungal threads that wrap around the roots of every tree. This is not just a neighborhood. It is an ancient biological alliance. Fungi help trees extract water and minerals from places no root could ever reach, and in return they receive sugars created by the leaves through sunlight. It is a fair and wise exchange that has existed for millions of years. But the most stunning part is what happens inside this network. Through these delicate threads, trees literally talk to one another. It is a vast chat room where they transmit not words, but chemical and electrical impulses. If a tree is attacked by insects, it sends a distress signal through the web. Neighboring trees, receiving the alert, begin to produce bitter substances in advance to make themselves unpalatable to pests. The entire forest knows of the danger long before it arrives. In this hidden system, there is also a place for self-sacrifice. The oldest and largest trees in the forest are called mother trees. Research shows that through the fungal network, they recognize their young kin growing in the deep shade. Unable to get enough sunlight, the saplings might perish, but mother trees literally pump their own excess sugar and nutrients through the underground channels to keep the young ones alive, helping them wait for their moment to grow. Even when a tree dies, its story does not end. Before a giant finally withers, it often releases its last resources back into the network, passing its accumulated energy and experience to the next generation. It is like a final will written in the language of biology. The forest knows no ego. It knows only balance and the continuation of life. In this unity lies the secret of its resilience together. Trees can survive any drought or storm. The awareness of this connection brings a strange, deep peace, knowing that an invisible river of support flows beneath the earth makes us look at the world differently. A forest is not just a collection of trees. It is one large, wise thought, embodied in roots and branches. Let this thought cradle you. Feel yourself as part of this vast web of life, where no one is alone. Breathe deeply, grounding yourself together with the forest. As we leave the whispering forests behind, our journey takes us downward, far beneath the roots and the tectonic plates. Imagine descending through miles of solid rock, where the pressure increases and the warmth of the earth begins to rise. We are heading toward the very center of our world, to a place of intense heat and eternal motion, where the heart of the planet beats in a slow, metallic rhythm. Deep within, the earth holds a secret, a core of solid iron surrounded by a vast, swirling ocean of liquid metal. This outer core is a turbulent sea of molten iron and nickel, heated to temperatures as hot as the surface of the sun. Driven by the Earth's rotation, this liquid metal flows in massive, spiraling currents. It is this constant, subterranean dance that generates something miraculous, a force field that envelops the entire planet. This is the Earth's magnetic field, an invisible armor that stretches far out into the cold void of space. Without it, the fierce solar winds would strip away our atmosphere, and life as we know it would cease to exist. Even as you rest, this silent guardian is at work, deflecting cosmic radiation and keeping us safe. It is a soft, magnetic embrace that cradles the world while we sleep. Humans may need a compass to sense this field, but many of Earth's creatures are born with a connection to it. Migrating birds, sea turtles, and even great whales possess a mysterious sixth sense called magnetoreception. To them, the Earth's magnetic field is a map they can feel in their very cells. They navigate across thousands of miles of trackless ocean and dark skies, guided by the silent hum of the planet's iron heart. Sometimes this invisible protection becomes visible to the human eye. Near the poles, where the magnetic lines converge, the solar wind crashes into the atmosphere, creating the northern and southern lights. These dancing curtains of green and violet light are a visual reminder of the Earth's hidden strength. They are the size of a planet protecting its children, a breathtaking display of cosmic harmony. As you listen to the story of this ancient shield, feel your own weight pressing gently against the bed. You are held by the same gravity that keeps the atmosphere in place. You are protected by the same magnetic field that guides the wandering albatross. There's a profound safety in being part of this vast, well-ordered system. The iron heart of the Earth beats for you, steady and eternal. Let go of your worries. You are home. We often think of the ground beneath us as the ultimate symbol of stability. Solid as a rock, we say. But if we could speed up time, we would see that the Earth's crust is as fluid as the clouds in the sky. Mountains rise and fall like slow-moving waves, and continents drift across the globe like giant rafts on a silent, molten sea. Nothing is truly still. The Earth is a masterpiece in constant motion. In the remote desert of Death Valley, there is a mystery that puzzled scientists for decades: the sailing stones. On a flat, dry lake bed, heavy rocks move across the ground, leaving long, graceful trails behind them. No one sees them move, yet they travel hundreds of yards. It was discovered that under a rare alignment of thin ice and light winds, the Earth itself gently pushes these giants. It is a reminder that the planet has ways of moving that are subtle, patient, and beautiful. Deep within the Earth, heat from the core creates convection currents in the mantle. These currents slowly pull and push the tectonic plates. Right now, as you lie still, the floor beneath you is moving. It moves at about the same speed as your fingernails grow. Over millions of years, this slow crawl has torn supercontinents apart and crashed them back together, creating the Himalayas and the Andes. The Earth is rewriting its own map, 1 inch at a time. If you were to stand on the highest peaks of the Mount Everest, you would find something unexpected: the fossilized shells of ancient sea creatures. The very top of the world was once the bottom of a vast ocean. The Earth takes what was deep and cold and lifts toward the stars. This tells us that change is not something to fear, it is the very process that creates majesty. Every mountain is a monument to the Earth's transformative power. Deep in the Naka mine of Mexico, there are caves filled with gypsum crystals as large as pine trees. These translucent beams grew in total darkness, nourished by mineral-rich water over hundreds of thousands of years. They are the Earth's hidden jewelry, growing in the silence where no human eye was ever meant to see them. It is a reminder that the planet is creating beauty in its quietest, deepest corners, even when no one is watching. Let the vast, slow rhythm of the geological ages settle into your bones. There is no need to rush. The mountains took millions of years to reach the clouds, and the continents take eons to cross the oceans. You are part of this grand, slow-motion story. As the Earth breathes and shifts beneath you, feel yourself becoming as steady as a mountain, as patient as a stone. Everything is moving exactly as it should. Sleep now, held by the ancient, wandering Earth. From space, Earth is a brilliant blue jewel, gleaming against the black velvet of the cosmos. But where did all this water come from? For a long time, we believed it arrived on the backs of icy comets. Yet a deeper mystery is unfolding. It seems the Earth didn't just receive its water, it may have been born with it, carrying the ingredients for oceans within its very stones since the beginning of time. Scientists have discovered that hundreds of miles below the surface, trapped within a rare blue rock called ringwoodite, lies a reservoir of water vast enough to fill our surface oceans 3 times over. This isn't a liquid sea with waves and fish, but water locked inside the molecular structure of the mantle. It is a hidden, crystalline ocean, a silent treasury of moisture that stabilizes our world from the inside out. The water you drink today might once have been part of that deep mantle reservoir, or it might have flowed through the veins of a dinosaur millions of years ago. Through volcanic eruptions and tectonic shifts, the Earth breathes water out from its depths and pulls it back down again. Every drop is ancient, a timeless traveler, moving through clouds, rivers, and the very cells of your body. There is a poetic stillness in the thought that water never leaves our planet. It only changes form. It rises as mist, falls as snow, and rests in the deep, dark trenches of the Pacific. As you listen, imagine the rhythm of the rain or the slow movement of a glacier. This water has seen the rise and fall of civilizations. It carries the history of the world in its fluid memory, and tonight it offers you its calmness. At the very bottom of the ocean, where the crust is thin, giant chimneys called hydrothermal vents release hot, mineral-rich water back into the sea. In this pitch-black world, life thrives not on sunlight, but on the chemical energy of the Earth itself. This is the planet's pulse of warm, life-giving circulation that reminds us that even in the darkest, coldest places, there is warmth, energy, and the will to exist. Allow your thoughts to become as fluid as water. There is no shape you need to hold, no tension you need to keep. Like a river flowing toward the sea, let your mind drift toward the vast ocean of sleep. You are supported by a planet that is mostly water, just as you are. Feel the cool, rhythmic peace of the tides. Sink deeper into the comfort of your bed as the deep waters of the world watch over your rest. As we conclude our journey through the mysteries of our planet, we realize a profound truth. The Earth is not just a place we live on, but something we carry within us. Every element in your body was forged in the same furnace as the world itself. The iron in your blood, which carries oxygen to your brain, was created in the heart of dying stars and settled into the Earth's core billions of years ago. You are quite literally made of the same ancient materials as the mountains and the seas. The hydrogen in the water that makes up most of your cells is nearly as old as the universe itself. It has traveled through the vastness of space, cooled into ice on wandering comets, and flowed through the hidden mantle reservoirs we spoke of tonight. When you breathe, you are participating in the planet's great cycle. You are breathing the same air that has circled the globe for eons, recycled by the forests and purified by the rain. Night has fallen across half of the globe, and as you close your eyes, millions of other living beings are doing the same. The forests are slowing their breath. The deep-sea creatures are drifting in the currents. The very tectonic plates continue their patient, silent crawl. There is a great collective rhythm to the Earth's rest. By allowing yourself to fall asleep, you are simply returning to the natural state of the world, a state of healing, restoration, and quiet wisdom. Feel the gentle embrace of gravity once more. It is the Earth's way of holding you close, a silent promise that you are safe and grounded. You don't need to hold yourself up. The planet is doing that for you. Surrender your weight to the bed, just as the stones surrender to the earth. There is no effort required to exist. You are a part of a perfectly balanced system that has functioned for 4 billion years, and it will continue to care for you while you dream. As the light of the living stars in the deep ocean fades in your mind, and the whisper of the forest roots grows quiet, let the mystery of the earth become a blanket of peace. The questions of the day no longer matter. The enigmas of the planet are not problems to be solved, but wonders to be felt. You are a child of the earth, a spark of the cosmos, resting in the heart of a miracle. The journey is complete. The earth is still. The stars are watching. Deep, grounded, eternal sleep is yours now. Good night, traveler of the earth. Good night.